Let's go in Portland.
Green.
Colton Herta gets very defensive all the way up against the wall, but he got a good start. He should be at the apex first, but they're fanned out 5 wide.
He goes in deep, really deep power. There's a concertina effect. There's 3 cars, 4 cars.
Zach Veach is part of that. It looks like James Hinchcliffe. Otto Newgarden is going to go all the way to the back of the field as he takes his time to navigate through.
Joseph Newgarden, just like we talked at the start of the show, had to survive the first corner. He got mixed up in the accident, but he's survived, but he's way in the back now.
Full course caution is out for those two. Oh, Connor Daly and Graham Rahal. Brutal.
Hooked on the left-hand side with the car next to him, so I cannot see the far side of the car. I think we're done. I think I broke the steering rack.
Looks like Zach Veach.
It's on me, guys. It's my fault. I was just trying to get clear, and then all of a sudden, honestly, I just screwed up. I don't know what to tell you.
Let's watch Newgarden here because he's got to navigate the craziness. It's all about the championship in this moment.
Graham came down the inside right on the grass, very similar to an old Greg Moore move, and he was just locked up and kind of started that whole chain reaction.
So listen, very much in the vein here. This is what it's going to look like for Rahal. Have a listen.
Yeah, I got to put that all on Graham, and he accepted the blame as well. So very over-optimistic move when you're right up against the grass.
Pink 3, overtake active at the port timeline.
That's Rob Edwards, his team manager, reminding Rossi that they can use push to pass for about an extra 50 horsepower on the front straightaway. It'll be active here as they come to the front straight and cross the line. We'll see if Rossi gets on the button.
He's got to run on his teammate. It'll be
when you want.
We'll see if his teammate fights him hard, and he does. He runs him down to the
Ryan,
bottom.
don't do that. Oh, man.
Oh, contact with Jack Harvey. Big crash, turn 1.
Went in way too deep, fighting his teammate. Rossi's
got through clear. Rossi's through clear. I can't believe that Hunter Ray would defend that aggressively in turn 1 with his teammate's championship on the line. Full course caution is out, and terrible for Harvey, who applauds sarcastically Ryan Hunter Ray.
Oh, no.
The front spot is getting really bad. 10-4. Okay, just do your best you can with it. We got to live with it. We're not that far from the stop.
You can see huge overseer snap from Colton Herta. So once again, Paul, everybody was telling us, oh yeah, the Reds are fine, there's really no issue, and they're falling apart here on the last few laps.
Watch the opposite law, because he tries to put the power down, it's just spinning the tires. But what these guys are going to do, they're going to force him to pit early and do the overcut. It's side by side down the back straightaway.
Here comes Dixon, looking to the outside on the fastest corner of the track. This could get gnarly.
He's got him, he's got him. Yes, new race leader, Scott Dixon.
Now he's got dirty air on the front wing. That's going to make it even harder to drive this car. Now Will Powers right there on the gearbox, and he's going to come on the push to pass.
Look at
the gap.
Oh, he's taken off.
Here comes Power. Now Rossi on the harder tires should be in great condition to make a move.
Rossi goes in as well.
Oh, no.
Those are teammate cars, and he leaves them no room, and they make contact.
He's off, and he stays on track.
Here comes Rosenquist now. He wants to party.
And we watch Dixon come through the chicane here, and listen. No power, nothing going on, and he coasts into the pit lane. But at that point, Townsend, you're in gear, so you've got to get it into neutral so it'll coast farther.
Virtually everything's fly-by-wire on these cars. If the battery's dead, does that mean that there's an alternator issue?
And it's running now, so they're putting the engine cover back on. They've just topped it up with fuel, and he'll get going. But will that battery go dead again? And this has been a huge blow for the championship points for him.
Paul, massive blow. He was within 49 points of Joseph Newgarden while leading the race. It's now blown out to 88 points back. So that means Will Power inherits the lead of the race over Dixon's teammate Felix Rosenquist. There's only half a second between those two for first and second. And championship hopeful Alexander Rossi sits in a fine third place. And believe it or not, after the opening lap melee, Joseph Newgarden runs fourth.
Oh, we got a
caution
race now.
Oh, baby.
Full course caution, and Alexander Rossi says thank you very much.
And Will Power says, are you kidding me with 8 laps to go?
Died, dude.
So is that another battery issue?
Switching it down and the back up.
It's another Honda. Will Power, Felix Rosenquist, Alexander Rossi is the first of the title hopefuls. Let's go racing. They'll come down and there'll be just 4 laps to go. Super restart from the silver bullet of Will Power. He's gone.
That was a really early restart by Will Power, kind of caught everybody off guard. Nobody has an opportunity, but Simon Pagenaud pops out to take a look and make it right there.
He was able to move ahead of that, not got collected in it, and has constructed a really clever race win. He's not really in the title hunt anymore, but he is a race winner again.
Great job, buddy. Great job, man. Terrific.
Will Power wins in Portland for the very first time.
Oh, good job, guys. Good job.
And
what a great
is
day.
delighted. It's Penske's first victory here in almost 20 years.
Dixon had the problem. Would you have had something for him if he had not have broken?
Yeah, he was pretty quick on reds. The end there would have been interesting on blacks. That car was really good on blacks as the stint went on, but he was kind of getting a couple or 1/10 or 2 on me in that stint. My rears went off on the red, so I don't know. Who knows? But, you know, I've had enough rough luck in races. I'll take them anyway I can get them.
Well done. Win number 37. Will Power is now tied for 6th on the all-time IndyCar win list.
Watch the Firestone Grand Prix of Monterey, Sunday, September 22nd at 2:30 p.m. on NBC.